Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. One and all present here. I am Mohammed Anjal. And that Anjal is not spelled like angel, ungle, or angle. I have seen many people spell my name so wrong. You know why? Because Anjal Mushir, it's completely new name for us. We can spell Rahman correctly or Mohammed, but we can't spell Anjal like on the first try because it's a new information. And when new information comes, it opens 100 doors for making mistakes and understanding something in a wrong way. And there are multiple things that we have to take time to understand because it's something new. And you know what else is new? Artificial intelligence. So that's why I choose this exact topic, but we will go into that in more depth later on this presentation. Understanding artificial intelligence in India, social impacts, ethical dilemmas, and also public perception. I am Mohammed Anjal Mushir, and I am mentored by Dr. Aziz AP from KUSAT. And I have to thank him, and I am going to meet him privately after this, when I'm going to go into my cousin's house, because he's near to my locality in Alua, and I'm going to thank him especially because he helped me a lot, and that's something we have to also take in consideration. You see that man who popped up here? This man is, before that, shh, you have to keep this a secret, because this is top secret information, and don't let it out because I don't want to get embarrassed in front of my friends, and some of them are coming there and laughing about me, but we can just move on. Alan Turing, often considered as the father of modern computer science, and also the first one to create and invent artificial intelligence in the world back then in World War II, to decipher and decode Nazis' war messages, which I think was a major step to help us win the World War II. But artificial intelligence was there decades ago, so why is it considered a new information? There's a reason for that, because AI back then, and considering and comparing them to AI that we have now, which used to decode and decipher messages, can now create essays flawlessly in seconds. There's a lot of difference there because of development. When something is developed, it creates new information. And that's what I meant by new information back then. And you know, he might seem like a nice guy, but sir, he might seem like a nice guy, but he's not actually a picture. He's not an image actually. He's not actually an image. He actually lives, and I never let him out because, you know, I'm the greatest detective and I have to keep my culprits in my case folders, and he never runs away. When he runs away, it's like he makes a mess and he runs away. But I'm always, you know, responsible. Okay, we have to find him. He's in that last page. That's topic picking. Why did I choose AI and why did I choose India? Let's come over to AI. I said there's multiple new informations here which has multiple misunderstanding by the people. But why I choose AI? Because artificial intelligence is an overpowering factor, slowly integrating into our daily lives. We even use that for our promo videos, AI voices to edit our videos, and we don't see it everywhere. Even if you're scrolling on Facebook, Reels, or etc., we can see AI videos everywhere, but we don't notice it. That's how integrated AI is into our lives. And secondly, why I choose India? It's generally in my location, and I can easily do my surveys and methodology in India, so because I'm present there offlinely, so it's much easier for me. And there he is. We had to find him. This guy, I have to. But this is my literature review. I have 3 here, but I have read through 15. But I already mentioned 3 because each of them have all the points that I've read, and I think they help me the most. This is advancement in artificial intelligence and its social economic impacts. You know why I choose this? Because when you have to understand about something, we have to learn if it's even possible. And learning the different stages of AI helps me to do that. But we always use AI. But did you know there are 3 different stages of AI? Narrow, which is what we are currently at, using prompts, we can do it and give it a specific task. But there's also general AI, which doesn't require any prompts, but can do multitasking, like we humans. And super intelligent, the final stage that we have theorized where AI can do, and it's truly sentient and like human intelligence. And that's theorized last and final stage of AI is what we are scared of. Something that can overcome and beat human intelligence. Secondly, ethical challenges and discrimination in AI systems. By Valia and Kautish in 2023. You can see all of them are very recent because AI have been vastly improving and developing and is slowly integrating. But why do I choose ethical challenges and discrimination? This was to find out the concepts and theories that people have about AI so I can understand it and find out if it's true by my surveys and methodology. Frameworks of ethical AI development. This basically gave me the possible solutions for how we can make that trust in the society again, and how the big representatives and ones who are held responsible can solve this problem and also build trust between its people. But why do we need this trust anyway? I have to explain that too. You see, this is India. India is a very big country and have a very big population, larger than anyone else. And you know what? Even outside education initiatives doesn't teach artificial intelligence in depth. That means there's a large gap, like more than this. And this wide gap means that people don't understand it as well. That's because we haven't given it as much importance. But why should we even bother anyways? People will learn on their own. But the thing is, we don't. No one will learn because we have to take the initiative. Because we don't let a kid to learn walk on his own. We help him. Taking his first steps, then his first 10, then it goes on. Then he teaches himself. So that's why we have to educate our people, because in education and educating on these new topics means once the time comes when India have to integrate AI into our daily lives, into our country, it will be much easier. So why do we need this development in even if it's not even theorized? Indian people, the minister or anyone else, the president haven't told that AI is going to be implemented today or tomorrow. But why take that struggle? Because we have already started to use AI. When you use AI, you have concerns. And if your concerns are not addressed, that means the trust between the people and India is this. It will slowly start to get to the lower and lower and to the lowest point where it breaks. And trust that's broken is very hard to make and get back. So that's why that is the true relevance of the topic. Because once a development can be implemented, another one comes by. Methodology. A sample of 60 individuals might seem like a small number, but because I use an online mode of survey and also made my survey takers unknown, and due to my father's connection to multiple states, I have able to get a diverse data set. And that's much, and 60 people from diverse data sets and demographics is much better than 170 people of the same background. So all of them get 10 questions because our attention span is so bad. I can't take a survey that is longer than 15 questions. Oh my God, we have to find it. These are the results I got. In my actual research paper, you might see that this table is not present, but instead it's given in the paragraph because I misheard and it was my fault. But in my real hypothesis, in my thesis, there is a large number of tables. Look at these results. Seem familiar? It's almost a split in most of the cases. 50 to 50, 45 to 55, or 55 to 45, and etc. It goes on. Except in familiarity with AI. Some people are very familiar with AI, and 10% of them are not familiar with AI, which is very crazy, by the way. Even my mother knows about AI, and she is not one who really uses it at that much, because she always endorsed these in Facebook pages where they show cute babies trying to eat and calling on their mother. I said, how cute these babies are, they are so cute. But I said, it's AI, and I said, even though it's cute. And she makes me the one wrong. And they are cute, by the way. They are the cutest things on the universe. It's very hard to realize the truth. And 50% of the people said they will not use AI-powered devices. And that's how we have came today. People have so much mistrust in this AI, and this something new. They're not even willing to try it. And that's where our people, our citizens of the same country that lives in the same house, may be split between of is AI is good or AI is bad. And I can't split this far. Let's move on to discussion. How can we solve these problems? Do you know GDPR? It's basically an organization that helps us to keep our data private, and helps us to, and we have to trust upon to give our data to be private. And they are the ones who find these scammers and punish them. And that is one. Second reason, a responsible representative have to be present. Someone to be a voice, someone to address this problem and to take an initiative, maybe making policies to make sure that AI and these ethical issues will not come. By creating that trust, it means we will accept, and we will accept the change. We will accept AI, and it will be integrated to us faster. And as I hinted him as a culprit, he's a real legend, and he has nothing to do with it. He made a development that is very crucial for technological development, and he has nothing to do with it, but it's us. We have to teach ourselves to make sure that we have to teach ourselves and make sure that we have to integrate it. Even if it's good or bad, it's still development. We have to learn it, and we have to find, and we have to educate ourselves. The younger generation, or even workshops for ones who are in their middle ages now. So, you know who else is a legend? That's me. And case closed. Thank you. Have a nice day.